desert time. Where do you want to go first?
There's plenty of terrain to cover. Let's begin from the left.
Left, okay. This seems very open on this side. At least from first glance from that stream that we watched yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I shouldn't have said to the left, I meant Alpha. Did you go there?
Alpha, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to Alpha.
Okay.
Still get a real big Star Wars vibe from this stuff. Yeah. The red moons. They haven't put the commander's thing in for the data yet. I wonder how they're gonna do it.
The commander site?
Yeah, it doesn't have it yet.
Huh. I need to learn how that works.
Yeah, it's just like 3 buttons. So 2 controls and then 1 so you can like quick switch. It's not too hard.
Oh, right. Yes, so far I only have the binoculars.
Yeah. So your approach to Alpha from this side is a flat desert.
Same here. Like I have seen 3 big rocks that can cover your advance.
It looks like Alpha has a ton of big ridges on it, so this is definitely not a second spawn area. Oh god. Oh.
I can see this working, it's just... oh no. It's tricky, to say the least.
Yeah. At least there's some cover coming out of spawn, just a little.
I mean, one of those big ridges. Why do they... like, I'm on this sector, and I can have an overlook to Alpha, to the desert to my right, and almost that savanna area.
I can see Bravo from here.
You can see Bravo.
Yeah. Like the town. I'm guessing you're up on one of the ridges too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can move towards Alpha now.
Let's see if I can see you. No, I can't. This looks like a death valley, actually. Like, if you have like one person on... This is something that happens on Seversk as well, like on the left-hand side, where the cap itself is surrounded by little hills. So all you have to do is have one person sat behind the hills, and then whenever somebody moves in, they just pop out, shoot them, and move back. Like
Oh, Christ.
What?
Look at the scoreboard.
Oh, that's fine. But yeah, I'm up here.
Yeah, there you. Oh, you have the auto adjustment now. Alright, do you want to go to more of the... Let's go towards the savanna area, like Bravo.
Yeah. I mean, this looks kind of interesting. Like, I like the area. There's a lot of ways in. There's a lot of ways out. I would like a bit more cover, personally. I think the open areas, it's... like there's so many like rocks like this where I can see over them like this, right? So anybody coming in, then just bang, 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 and then move back again.
The problem with many of these layouts is that when you see at the flat ground, like, oh, you have room to maneuver, to fire, and whatnot, like it's a normal engagement, but if you put like that kind of positions where you are, those are extremely powerful, so
Yeah.
you have pretty much an overwatch to most of the others. Like, where is it? It's a bit of an asymmetrical warfare.
Oh, they changed the laser warning thing.
Oh.
It's like red
Right
now. Red with a little triangle. That's cool.
Oh, it's been there for the last episode.
I thought it was like blue, wasn't it? Like whatever. So we have the
Look at this
savannah.
area. Look at this area.
This is what we'll class as another Death Valley.
Yeah,
God.
this is where you get killed by the guy that took the power position. God
Yeah.
damn it. Like the map looks amazing, but you don't have this. There's gonna be a great inequality in sectors.
Let's say you just take this like little ridge here, right? You can cover pretty much all of the areas into here, and all of the areas over here. Like, and that's just like a simple position. That's not even an elevated one. Like if you're like over there or something.
Yeah. Do you think you can get on this one? Like here?
We'll have to have a look.
Pretty well made map.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, it looks really cool. But some of the best looking maps in War Thunder are very rough, so to actually play.
Like it's like when we were looking at Severus, for example.
Yeah.
I could see that map was gonna work properly. Because you had many, of course we saw problems with it, like you said, you have all those angles to cover and whatnot, but I think this one is gonna be way tougher to play.
Yeah, at least you can't get up here, it seems, so that's good. Let's see what Bravo looks like. Looks a lot more flat than the other area.
Oh, just a second, I'm using a phone call.
Yep. So big maps in general are really good first spawns maps because it means that you have a lot of opportunity to move around and do different things. But when it comes to second spawn, depending on when you do spawn, a lot of people have already got into power positions and are just waiting for you to come out of your spawn, which is why it's incredibly important to have protected spawns. Because if you don't have protected spawns or the area outside of spawns, then you end up in this scenario where you can't get out of spawn, and that's obviously really, really bad because it just means everybody gets a one spawn and that's it. The right hand spawns seem a little bit more protected than the left ones, at least, like just looking at the map.
At least the one I left from, it had a couple of those big rocks in, but that's about it.
That's something that Vietnam does pretty well. Like Vietnam, even being a big map, it has a lot of protection when it comes to its spawns. It's
Seversk also.
Yeah, Seversk as well.
I don't want to see the case of that. What is that map that you usually run? Ash River.
Ash
That
River,
one they
yeah.
can shoot you at the moment you spawn.
So the approach to Bravo, I mean, there's some hills and stuff, so at least you can check what's coming forward. That's kind of nice.
Yeah. At least on this side is more. There's some more cover, but
Yeah.
look at this. Like, is this my cover? From the front maybe, but you can give me a burst of that autocannon and I'm dead instantly.
The spawn is behind. So rolling hills work in two ways, and this is a bit of an issue with Seversk as well, but it's not as bad because the map's a lot smaller. If you have rolling, like, we'll call them rolling dunes on this one, so they're really good for defense, but if an enemy team pushes up, like to here, or somebody gets here by flanking, then now they're really good for offense. So, like, one person can trap the whole spawn here, which is a bit rough. We'll have to see how big the spawn things are, like spawn protection.
Let me close in into this spawn to my 12.
Yeah. No, we haven't tried the buddy extinguisher yet, but it's a cool feature. Have you seen that one, Alex?
No.
Basically, if somebody's on fire, a teammate can go next to them, or maybe a squad mate, and if they have FPE, they can put it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Do you waste one of your own FPS if you...
Yeah.
Okay. You just take one for the team. Seems appropriate.
Yeah.
I mean the spawn protection here.
So you have to get pretty damn close.
Yeah, there it is.
Way too
A little
close.
bit. But from... If I have to guess from here, I can already engage targets.
Yeah.
Guys trying to live.
Or just like sit on this ridge here.
Yeah.
It's either a light tank or squad mate. Yeah. So there you go. It's pretty cool though. I'm glad they added it. Oh no. They've given them an actual ridge to sit behind here.
Let's see.
Oh, dude.
I'm leaving my spawn. Preparing to take positions. Oh no, an enemy is here. It can instantly shoot me while I'm doing this.
Look at this, man. Like
This- Actual combat situation. I'm gonna try to push you. I'm gonna try to push you. Look at my belly. Look at my belly. There it is. I'm dead.
And even here, where you're supposed to go up, it's still steep. Like, yeah, just imagine a good old 2A5 or 2A6 here. Like, straight into the spawn.
Jesus.
And I'm fully hull down here. The only thing that's showing is the top of my turret.
New
that's
missile
gonna be
sound.
rough.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a little squeak to it now.
Don't get too close.
So, yeah, if you lose the initial engagement, it's going to be pretty rough from this side. Hopefully you have a general flow of units, so that doesn't happen.
Now that you mention it, this one would look more lively with tank husks and all that.
Yeah, yeah. There's no signs of battle on this map at all. It's as if we
They
just
put
turned
down-
up to like a little area.
To a virgin savannah land.
Yeah. Where does this hill lead? I can still see the spawn from here. Oh, fire it is actually.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh,
I guess the enemy can also get into this one.
yeah. But the major issue I have is if the enemy pushes past or just goes around. It's only 1,000.
Yeah.
And this reminds me of that Tunisia map, that extended one, this area. We have that bridge, but there's no bridge, so you can't even get across.
To the other ridge here, it's only 200 meters. It's like a normal engagement, but with a big rear on the middle. Let's look at Charlie. That angle looks pretty good.
Yeah.
You have to throw
You
yourself
okay?
out of the cliff.
Alright. Jesus.
Engaging amphibious mode. Alright, so this one is one of the most protected, it seems.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to actually sit on these ridges and fire down.
Yeah.
Because they're so close.
Yeah, but you still can get fire from here, in the other area.
Yeah, you don't really have a ton of protection on this cap. Like, it's pretty much here, and that's it, really. Actually seems to be more protection on the other side of the cap. Ah, no, not really. They cut it off.
Cut off?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. There is more protection, because you can...
You have a... There you're capping.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't have to expose yourself to the road. Okay, never mind. God damn. Well, it's not a huge thing, but it'll make it easier from this side. So let's see what it is from here to Bravo. It's too open for top tier? Yeah.
Give it up! People were asking for this kind of maps and, well, people. I wonder how many of them.
A lot of them that I saw asking were people who don't really play top tier in general.
They're just saying they know how top tier works.
Yeah. Well, turns out water still very slow, so it's going to be an absolute pain getting from here to Bravo. It's like 1.5 kilometers. Oh
Jeez.
my god, dude. This is way too big. Like, you're literally going to be sat there, like, for half the map, just, like, in cruise control, like, hoping to not get shot because you're going to fall asleep.
Yeah, but I guess they don't want you to take this route to travel from Bravo to Charlie. They wanted to take you. They want you to take the ones on the sides or in the dry area.
Behind the hills, yeah.
Okay, I capture Bravo. I'm gonna move to Charlie, but I can't do it direct in a straight line from the rear.
Yeah.
I need to maneuver a bit.
But imagine how long it's going to take to do that. Like, what, 5-10 minutes? Maybe, especially in like a thingy vehicle. Like, not a top tier vehicle, right? Like it's gonna
Whoever of
take-
you clowns firing, stop it, please.
Yeah, Red Ned, stop. There's a watering hole here.
Well done.
I think he might have had the machine gun bug, but we have to put him down. I wonder, do you think this is too deep? Oh, it definitely is.
I'm amphibious.
Yeah, this is definitely too deep. Goodbye.
EMX10 remains victorious.
Oh, shit.
Your explosion almost kills me.
Alright, let's have a look at the other spawn. I'll come to Bravo.
Bravo.
Oh, did you see our boy, the VFM 5? Did you see what rounds it gets now?
No.
He gets the DM33.
Shit, nice. Like it was on the Dev Server of that update. Good man.
Yeah, it only took, what, a whole update, I think?
Was it that introduced in X1? No, it was before X1.
Yeah, I think so. I think it might have been Hot Tracks. Yeah, you're gonna get popped out of this spawn. That's not fun.
Look at the rear. Look at the lake. Something is there.
Have you tried with the commander view?
No, I only have the binoculars yet.
Yeah.
Need to test the key on it.
That's kind of cool. I don't think it's that useful though. What's nice about it is you can actually see bushes in it, and I hope they do that for gunner optics as well.
Well, you could before with the binoculars.
See, yeah, true.
That's pretty good. You take the pros and cons of those.
No, I don't think this is a terrible map. I just think it's a different map to what we've seen more recently. The major issues with this map are... So, there's a really, really bad snowball effect in War Thunder after the initial engagement. If you want an example of this, Campania, the Italian map, that central town area, whoever wins that initial engagement pretty much wins the battle, because then you can camp like the town outskirts, and anybody on second spawn you can just blast out of their spawn. So that might be countered on this map, basically by the fact that it's so big and it's going to take people a long time to get to those areas to basically spawn camp. But as we already know, like, people will find very effective ways, and then you'll get stuck. So
I'm at Bravo.
like I'm in a fully done up Ariete, and it's taking me this long to get to Bravo. So it's not great.
Okay, hear you. You're dead. No, I'm an idiot.
AMX 10 superior.
There's lower plates, you're dead. No, we still store rounds like in an M60. We're the Italian army.
I think most of this is destructible apart from the church, so that's normally how this stuff goes.
Enemy T-55 engage tech.
Sorry, Red Ned, I have to delete you because you're capping the zone. Yeah, this is the same one that's on Thingamabob, El Alamein, isn't it? Or similar to it.
Yeah, I think it's the same.
Fair enough. All this stuff is destructible, which is kind of nice, you know? The work they've done with the destructible physics stuff is actually really nice. It looks pretty good, and it doesn't affect FPS that much. Thank God you can't get on like these big hills. That would have been a big issue.
This area looks beautiful.
It does, yeah. Well, someone was capping Red Ned. I had to quell.
Nobody asked you to enter.
Let's see. Can you do the same thing on this side as you can do on the other side? Oh, that's nice.
That's one of the approach I took. It's very open.
Yeah. Jesus.
I guess that point when you're looking now, it's like the sector you hold and wait for them to come.
Yeah.
It's an Overwatch one.
Yeah.
You still have to depend a lot of maneuvering.
Yeah, anything with negative 10s, even probably less than that's going to be fine here.
Can you engage me properly here? For example?
Wait, what the fuck? What's going on? I had it like down before, but...
Yeah, so at least on this one, you still
wait.
need to expose your chassis.
Might be over here.
Uh-oh.
Like I can get it here is where the spawn is, but to get to you, I have to do all of this. And you'll be able to smash me.
Okay, yeah, so there's still the trade-off mode. If I were on a longer distance.
Yeah. Because then this position also covers you from the other spawn.
Yeah, like, let me get farther away. Like here, for example. I can barely see your turret and your chassis. Like, I still shoot you, but at that point, you're gonna still shoot me.
I can shoot all the
Like,
way
I still
from
see you.
all the way to here. So yeah, I can shoot where you were before. Jesus. Yeah, this is what I got last time. It's a bit rough. I don't know. Like at the end of the day, like when it comes to doing these things, like the spawn camping shit, it's always a bit worrying, right?
Yeah, totally.
Like I'm
Look
hoping
at all this terrain.
I'm hoping that in general it won't be too bad.
Imagine you have all this terrain here. I'm just trying to kind of maneuver, and you are on that position that you got earlier.
But how long is it gonna take you to get to this position? Like you're gonna have to already win like the battle at Bravo.
Yeah. I think it's more of a
push
win
through,
position
so,
already.
yeah.
But they're pretty much clearing up the remnants, so they're trying to push back into Bravo or Charlie.
Yeah.
Like there.
I don't know, man. We'll see how it goes. Like, it looks really nice. I'm a little bit worried about after the initial push. I'm never going to Alpha. Fuck that. Like
Alpha? No,
Alpha
not
is
really.
like just
Unless
a
I'm
death
feeling
zone.
like a good brawl. You know?
Bravo's pretty cool. Charlie looks very fun to fight around, so getting between the points is going to be rough there.
Yeah. Hey, like, look at all that. It's a beautiful map. I think it's one of those that you need to see more on practice, like on actual combat.
Yeah, true.
See how people play it around.
Yeah. I mean, Severus worked out well, so...
Yeah, but with Severus, you kind of took elements that you already have in the game, and you kind of just expand them. Like Urban Warfare, those peak games, all that.
I think that'll do.
Yeah, sure. Beautiful map, just a bit weird to play.
Yeah.
How it will play.
I'd like to thank BRFC, Swollen Ostrich, Teddy, John Ryman, Universe, Conte Baraka, Eugens Terry, Ambrosius McClellan, Daniel Stanton, Martinez, B. Young, Lafouche, Barine, and Samuel Schlick for supporting the channel.